Okay, I want to introduce the package search functionality in KBPlus. So this is under the Manage menu and the link to all packages, and this allows you to search across all packages that the KBPlus system knows about and view the details of those packages. So if you want to see, for instance, the details of the Cambridge University Press package, we can search for that, and we can see those. We can also filter by a number of facets on the left hand side here. So we can filter by year, so I only want the 2013 options, and I could filter by any consortia, and as you see, content provider. In this case, I've already narrowed it down to Cambridge University Press, so that only gives me one option. But so here I can see there's a NESD 2 full collection for Cambridge University Press, and I can click on that to view the details. So here we have the details, the package information, the start date and end date for this package, and the organisations involved in the offering. So this is being offered via GIST Collections, and the content provider is Cambridge University Press, which we already knew. And then at the bottom here, we have a listing of all the titles that are available through this package, and this is listed in a paged way, so we can page through. There are 25 titles on each page, so we can just go to the next page if we want to see the next 25. We can also filter this list by keywords. So if I want to see all of the ones that contain a word, for instance applied, then we can filter that, and we can see the 5 titles that have the word applied in. In the layout here we have the title, and we have the platform, so this is being delivered via Cambridge Journals. We have some identifiers that are available for this title, so the ISSN and the EISSN are obvious, and the title ID here is a title ID assigned by Cambridge University Press, so kind of a proprietary identifier, and that would have been delivered in a KBART compliant upload file, which is why it's called the KBART title ID. We have a start date, volume and issue, and an end date, volume and issue. As usual, if the end date, volume and issue are empty, that indicates that it's up to the current issue. We've got one more column here which shows you the coverage depth is full text in this case, and we can also, there are a couple of links in here. We can see the full details of the tip, so that's the full details of this title on in this package. If I click on that, then any additional information about it, for instance, any coverage notes would be displayed here. Any embargo information just below that. So we can see the full details. We can also see any other packages which have include this title. So I can see that this is also in some other packages. In this case, I can see it's in, for instance, an archives package here, and I can see it's in a 2012 package here. So I can see all the places where this title occurs in the KBPlus. So if I just go back to that listing, I can also go to the title details, but the title details won't give me any more information really. It will just show me the title and the identifiers. If there was any organisations linked to this, for instance a publisher, that would display here as well. But we haven't recorded a publisher in this case, although it will be Cambridge University Press. So the final thing to note on this page is that from here you can add this package, you can link this package to any existing subscription that you have. So if we'd had a subscription, say a CUP subscription already created, and we wanted to add this package into it, then we could choose that from this drop-down list. I don't have a CUP subscription set up on here, so I don't see anything, but we could add that. And we can add that by clicking the submit button. We can either do that with creating the entitlements. That means that everything in the package will become part of our subscription, all the titles in our package. And I do that by clicking this box. Or if I leave that box empty, then when I create it, it will link the package, but it won't actually create any entitlements. So it will link the package so that the package and the subscription are linked, but it won't assume that everything in the package is part of my subscription. And I can then add those titles that are in my subscription by hand. Really, that's just a matter of which is the most efficient from your point of view. In general, if you've got access to more than 50% of the collection, you should create with entitlement, so click that button. And if you've got access to less than 50% of the titles, then create without the entitlement, so make sure that's clear, and then add them one by one afterwards. Or you can add them more than one at a time. And to see the details of that, you need to have a look at the subscriptions screencast, which will show the details of how you can issue entitlements to your subscription once you've got a package linked to it. So that's the package search, quite a powerful search facility there, accessed from the manage menu and the package details, which will tell you everything that's about what's in that package and the dates for which it's being offered.